Octogeddon.
God, does anybody remember the casual game? We used to have these games where you just have to play them for a short while. They were kind of things like Bejeweled and Peggle and Plants vs. Zombies. Just light little games that pretty much anyone could play, but they were really fun. They kind of eventually made their way over to mobile phones, which makes sense because it's kind of the, you know, pick up, put down, play and piss around with style of gaming. And then they were shot in the face with greed and completely wiped out as a species. Casual gaming pretty much just died. I mean, it's still there, but it's a bit more like being mugged electronically than actually having fun. However, on Steam, Octogeddon just appeared, which is a casual game. It's a light little casual game made by the guy who originally made Plants vs. Zombies, and it's about building an octopus and changing his DNA to give him different tentacles that can attack different ways and blind creatures up. And it's also a roguelike. It'll make sense when we show it off. Right, so when we start a new game, we'll be sent to our upgrades menu. This is the in-between rounds upgrades menu. So when you eventually die, you can spend the shells, which you can't buy anywhere as far as I can tell, and then you get the thingies there. It's like an action. This is how games used to be. It's beautiful. And you can tell this is very much a Plants vs. Zombies style as well. Right, I mean, it's not PopCap. PopCap were probably killed during some EA killing. I don't even know who EA has or hasn't killed. It's safer to assume EA have killed them. Right, so this is our little octopus there. If we right click, he goes that way. If we left click, he goes that way. That is literally all the controls. He starts with 2 tentacles normally, but I've upgraded him to give him a 3rd, and I'm going to tickle that thing. Tickle, 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 bang. My bottom tentacle is slightly longer. Actually, they all sort of start from his neck. So he's a bit more. It's stronger to attack with a base tentacle or side tentacles than it is to attack with a top tentacle. Also, the enemies randomly decide when you start a game. They decide what they're going to attack with first. So you're not always battling the same sort of enemies on the same levels. And also, when you unlock new enemies, the enemies then can unlock and carry on. Enemies will unlock the further you progress. So you're actually making the game harder for yourself the further you get into it. Here's a submarine. Tickle, 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 tickle. Oh, that's very close. Basically, anything to in the face, you lose a heart. I got quite a few hearts because I've been playing this for 7 hours apparently. Now, I don't remember playing this for 7 hours. I thought I only played it for 3 or 4, but apparently it was 7. I genuinely don't know. That could be a Steam Balls up, but that could also be I've played it for quite a lot. It's a casual game. You never know. These just absorb time. If they absorb time in a compelling way, then good. Oh, shit, didn't see you there. Hello, hello. I'm only attacking my base tentacle because it is slightly longer. Although, ooh, actually, no, change mine. Ooh, they're getting close, they're getting close. Oh, that was close. And there is a shell. Tickle the shell, end the level, and get a shell. This is what lets you buy upgrades between levels. Hooray! Sometimes you get DNA at the end of a level, but I think it's only when you beat it the first time you unlock more things. We are then given a random generation. Good. So the money we've collected lets us get an ability. We can get an extra life for 250, add a tentacle for 150, and then there's all the different kinds of DNA, and they all have different abilities. The penguin freezes enemies, the chicken detonates explodey lovely eggs of distance and range, the frog grabs enemies and spin them around. It's very fun, and the lobster is a pinchy thing. We only get these 4. I can unlock more slots in the shop. I'm thinking maybe chicken to get the range, although maybe an extra tentacle. I know, we're going to go chicken to get the range, and then I get to choose what leg I want to put it on. So I'm going to put it on a shorter tentacle. The actual strategy of this game is what tentacles you put next to other tentacles. It's a tentacle-based strategy game. And now I have a chicken for an arm. The chicken goes like that and then fires an egg. And the egg explodes! And if you miss, then things are going to go wrong. So I'm going to use egg as my primary weapon. If anything gets close, I'm going to twat it with the tentacle. You know, as you do. Ah, see that? It's probably not going to be something I'm going to be able to egg. Unless I get a really good shot! Oh, I'm king. Oh, tickle, 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 tickle. Alright, I'm gonna aim to tentacle these. Get them around here, you sods. Nice, nice, nice. Got a bit faster me. Nice. Alright, good. Keep spinning. Ooh, hit the loot thing, hit the loot thing. Loot thing is money. Money is good. Exploding to explode. Nice. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Oh, panic, 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 panic. No, I took a damage. You can heal via certain enemies will give you health. They look like ambulances. Under the sea ambulances. Alright, huge wave of enemies approaching. I'm ready for this jelly. The game also, so basically you play, good. That's a enemy that I can deal with my new chicken. The enemy, the game is divided into sort of 2 sections per round. Oh, that's a health. Nice. So you're given your, we've got 6 levels to defeat before we defeat this area, and then we get a new area. Boop, that's 2 levels done. But after the 3rd level, it switches from being under the sea to on the land, and once on the land, the game plays very differently. Ah, Queen Bee's. Thing I've looked at is way too expensive right now. I can get a turtle which blocks bullets, but we're not really getting bullets going on right now. Crab is a bit of pinchy. I'm going to go for an extra tentacle with a crab on the side. Actually, these are all sort of the same with a tentacle. Maybe a crab on the bottom. Yeah, there we go. I could go for a turtle. I mean, I can always replace it. It's only 75. Nah, screw it. I'm going for aggression. So this is the last undersea level in New York. And that is clearly just an octopus, regular octopus, nothing special about that. Okay, chicken over there, chicken over there, chicken over there. So the crab randomly grabs like that, it's slower. Oh crap, we're going to have to tentacle these guys. Tentacle, 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 nice. Yeah, the crab pinches slow, you can see where he's pinching, and that's what does the damage. Oh god, okay, it's starting to panic now. Chicken him, chicken him, chicken that guy, chicken that guy. Chicken around here, chicken around here. Chicken, because they explode. Good for groups of enemies. Alright, pinchy. Go away from actually do the pinching is the problem. Oh, yes, and there's also a sub-boss you have to defeat after the 3rd level I always forget about. That's always good. Chicken him! Alright, this is just a this is a big boss bass. Okay, pinch it. Nice. Okay, oh dear. Tentacle, 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 pinching. This enemy slowly slides closer, so you got to kind of push him away. So make sure he doesn't twite you himself. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Chicken's very good for this. Massive damage. Yes. Tickle, 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 tickle. Keep away, keep away. Keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on. The chicken-based pressure. Maybe I'll shoot a game where you played as chickens. Pinch him. Nice, keep him away. Alright. This is quite an easy boss. Oop. No! He says taking damage as he takes damage. Does he say something's easy? It's the YouTube raw. Sorry, I'm allergic to feathers. Jesus Christ, I've jizzed all over myself. Not jizzed. Gentle jousting all over me. No, the, what? Yes. What was I doing? Sneeze. Oh, God, there's flob everywhere. I'm kidding, it's not flob. I'm flobless right now. What? I don't fucking know. It's what time is it? It's 5:51 in the morning. I've woken up and done this. Right, okay. We got a snail which blocks on here. I think you pop out on the thing, but I don't know. I can get a tentacle, but I'd rather get a cobra and a snake. Cobra and a snake. Cobra's like the better form of snake, and I've spent pretty much all my money on it. But we'll dominate with one. The cobra fires fast, the snake fires less fast. The reason I put one on each side is now we're out of land. You see that things changed up. So whatever's at the bottom, so whatever's being squished like that, doesn't fire. So when the snake's there like that being squashed, he doesn't fire. And when the cheese doesn't fire. So you have to strategize even more what's in the right places. So here I'd like pinching and cobra, please. To get me through there. Also, now you're flying planes. Ah, that's a cloaked enemy. That's going to be seriously problematic. Cloaked enemies only reveal themselves when they're very close. You can get an anglerfish that reveals them, which I don't have, which means I'm going to have to deal with incredibly close enemies all the time on what is honestly quite a ranged setup. Cobra, 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 coins, 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 and then that guy there. Now, this is an easy plane. It's a one-hit kill for that plane. I get that. I want that. I want the ability. Oh, shit, I got health instead. I'm okay with that, I guess. Shoot. So you see, the Cobra's thing is he just fires faster. I think it's the same sort of damage. He just fires it faster. Come on, up here so I can kill you. Nice, thank you. Okay, crush the cones. Yeah, and crush the car, and then run away, people. Whoop. Yeah, the reason the octopus is trying to destroy New York City is because he watched a YouTube video. And what other reason do you need, really? I think that sums up. That's the entire plot. That's all you need to see. Oop. Just jumped out there. Nice. Just waiting for you to appear. And there you go. Alright, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, so if I die now, so if I get into the next stage, which I think is Tokyo or something, thank you to have enemies, and I die there, I go all the way back to the very start. You're not like progressing individual levels, you go right back to square one when you eventually lose all your lives. So you want to be careful. That is quite a huge wave of enemies, but I got the Cobra. I've also got a King Cobra who will be able to help me deal with this shit later. Keep pinching. Keep going. Everything worked out fine in the end. That's a little bit too far away. Oh, but the shell was there, and I've got the shell. Ending the level. So you get to the final level, push of the battle boss. What have I got now? Bee! And the pufferfish. Pufferfish is sort of like an area of effect, everybody dies kind of thing. I gotta swap my claw out for a bee. Yeah. Now the bee has homing bullets and fires little bees out. It's quite slow, but it's useful for things that you've missed. I'm playing quite right. In fact, I'm entirely ranged. I'm entirely ranged with stealth enemies. This seemed like a good idea at the end, but I didn't have anything quick enough. Maybe tentacle's better to get rid of the older cloaked enemies. I just got to focus on, so the bee will help me with ones that I miss. Boop. Bee. See, bees. Fires. Homing missiles. Another one. And they're very strong as well. They do a lot of damage. Third one. Nice. Now go up, because it's a nuclear bomb that they're trying to ship towards me. That seems like a brave strategy. The way you blow up something like that, you can be blowing up the bloody rock. That's what he's doing in Hollywood these days. He's that guy they send in when there's nobody left to send in. And he used to be a wrestler. Yeah. Still find that weird. I mean, he's just a man's a born entertainer. Enough about the rock. Is there enough about the rock? I don't think there's enough about the rock. Oh, cock. I can see you sneaking up me, you little shit. Ah, no, I've been hit. I rolled the wrong way. Everything went wrong. Everything's fine. Just left and right. Just go remember left and right. I tried to... Ah, piss. Try to overcomplicate it. Keep going. It's fine. I'm not. I didn't bring a stealth. Fucking terrible stealth. I need to get an anglerfish, man. This is the last thing we got to destroy. Let everyone destroy their thing. We're going to use the cobras to maximum power, while the bee just does its own thing. That's why the bee's useful, especially in these levels like this. We've got to get through stuff. Come on, destroy the shell. Come on, come on, come on. Destroy the shell corporation. Yeah. I tried to fire negative. It didn't work. There we go. Right, now just defend yourself for like 1 second. That was more than 1 second. I feel robbed of time. Down, down, down. And then, ooh, angler. So that revealed my thingy ones. 150, 650. I'm going to add an anglerfish like that. Also trying to get a snake. Yeah, I don't want to get a snake. Everything's fine. Okay, we got a boss to deal with. I liked having the penguin because the penguin's a freeze ability. The more abilities you get, the less chance you have of them appearing is the problem. So you want to be careful with your upgrades as well. You can upgrade yourself into a bit of a difficult time. Alright, so that's the anglerfish's ability. Oh, there's angry birds after me. Well, not angry birds is a registered trademark of all of Finland, I think. Oh, they might not have any stealth enemies now. I'll be so annoyed if they don't have any stealth enemies. I just put a fucking stealth. Oh, there's a stealth enemy there. Pop. So if I wiggle my anglerfish on it, it reveals it earlier, then I can destroy it. Nice and simple. Oh, these enemies are assholes. Because they split. Roll, 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 roll. Nice. When I first played, I was like, oh, I'm just wiggling tentacles thing. That's kind of nerd. And then, apparently 7 hours have passed. Bing. Nice. I don't think it said 7 hours. I was like, what? Uh-oh. Here we go. Huge enemy, the Butcher, is approaching. B's very good for boss battles. More like B-boss battles. Terrible, don't even try to talk. Boss. Hello. He said fresh meat. Apparently this is just a thing that America has on hand in New York City. Bong. It kind of flows nicely. Yeah, whoop. There we go. Alright, explode it. Bees and cobras. Maybe the bee and the cobra are the wrong way around. Especially for a boss battle like this, I'd quite like to have the cobra fire and the bee above it. Yeah, I'd want the bee above it there. Cock. I have to use. See, that's the setup I want. I want to be able to fire it and then the bee to do his shit. Of course, it depends how far around he is. The bee's not actually hitting him, probably. Oh, the bee is hitting him. Let's stay here. Mind the cobra. Nicely done. I love how casual he looks when he's sitting on his side like that. Alright, I'm going to just cobra it in the face. Cobra, 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 cobra. Run away! Use your bee. Bee power. Doesn't work. No stealth enemies. Wasted a limb. They might not even be in the next round. Oh, you tit. Squash my egg. No one likes to have a squashed egg. Shooty, shooty, shooty. Waiting, 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 waiting. No. Oh, here come the enemies, but they're not cloaked! Stupid, useless angler. What's your point of view? What's your angle, mate? Yeah, when I'm like this, I have, like, no real, like, rapid attack. It should be this way around. Yeah, those, maybe even, yeah, those two guys should swap around. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Boop, 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 run away. Ooh, yeah, the last stage of the boss is always bringing other enemies. Ooh, it's always a bit tricky. Well, that's kind of the point, really. But you can, as you do progress quite quickly. I think I got clobbered. Did I beat this guy first time? I can't remember. I got quite clobbered away. That'll do. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Boom, 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 boom. Out of range. Send in the bees. Good being there. Ooh. Pop, pop. Come on, come to me. It's more of a wasp-looking thing. Oh, I wonder if you get a wasp. Oh, I got a queen bee. Is a wasp better than a queen bee? I don't know, but I've killed the butcher! Hooray! Don't mind that. Still does a thing there. I can see you sneaking through the explosion, you shitbag. But we're not quite done yet with the level, even though the boss is dead. Because our mission is to destroy the Statue of Liberty! Fuck you, Liberty! You're not the boss of me. Okay, and, you know, a lot of planes. Statue of Liberty and a lot of planes. I'll just sit here. The bee will do the work. Yeah, see, this is when the system works. If I had a big cobra on the other side, that'd be great. And plop, and plop, and plop. Alright, beating cobra! The team! The legends that is. Black, black, black. Hooray! Oh no, it's not damage yet. Destroy it! I prematurely hurrayed. Quick, 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 quick. Alright, shit. Defense time. Nice. It's a good little game, this. It's a very silly idea. I don't know how people come up with ideas. It's like, yeah, it's just a game about an octopus with many tentacles that spins around and you have to work out which tentacles you're going to buy. Duh. And then we go to a little special stage. Because you get these little special stages for some reason between the stages. This is kind of when you get your abilities to level up. Get quite a lot. Then you get new characters. This guy's electric eel. Don't know what his name is. Eely. Keith the eel. There's very few eel-based names, I find.